come apartment hunting with me in LA.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This fall I'll be moving full-time to LA, so I need to find an apartment that is affordable and close to my university. I'll be living with my roommate, so we need a 2-bedroom, preferably 2-bathroom apartment with central air and heating, and preferably a in-unit laundromat. So with that, let's get started! So in the first apartment complex, they didn't have any 2-bedrooms flat for us to look at, but we did tour a 1-bedroom apartment just to have an idea of what they look like. And while it did look nice, we were looking for some stuff in specific, so let's check if it fills our list. It did have in-unit laundromat, parking space, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and central air and heating. While it was recently renovated, had good kitchen appliances, was very nice looking, had a gym and a pool, tall ceilings, fireplace, natural lighting, in-unit laundromat, central air, and parking space, it was in a really bad neighborhood. Was a bit over our budget, was in an older apartment complex, the gym was very incomplete, the elevator was kind of scary and really old, had a gas stove, and it was pretty far from the university. So overall, we both gave it a 4 out of 10. The second apartment we went to see wasn't a huge upgrade. While it was recently renovated, had good kitchen appliances, fireplace, tall ceilings, central air and heating, a gym, and a pool, it was in the same bad neighborhood as the previous one. It was about 20 minutes away from the school, it was over our budget, it had carpets, which honestly is a con just for me because my roommate liked it. But it also didn't have tons of closet space. One room was much bigger than the other, which we think isn't fair if you're living with a roommate and you're paying the same rent. And about rent, you had to rent the refrigerator, which we thought was outrageous because the rent itself was pretty high, so it should include a refrigerator. We had never seen something like it before. It also had a gas stove. It was an older building with bad lighting and paid laundry. So we gave it a 5 out of 10 because even though it was a bit better than the other one, it was still pretty bad. Now here we started to see some upgrades. Although it still wasn't our favorite, it was much better. The flats were very spacious, overall really nice apartments. The complex was really close to the school in a very good neighborhood. The flats were cozy, all recently renovated with good kitchen appliances, fireplace, natural lighting, in-unit laundromat, a gym, and a pool. But it had really bad lighting, no security cameras. It was a very old building with no privacy. Literally, you can see into people's lives out of your window. And it also had a gas stove, which wasn't the best. Now this next apartment was our absolute favorite. It was a very safe apartment complex. Everything was really new. The flats had in-unit laundromat, lots of storage space. They were cute and nice looking, cozy, spacious. They had new and very good kitchen appliances. They had ceiling fans and central air and heating. They had cute little balconies, fireplace, good lighting for a change. And the complex itself had a gym, a pool, a coffee bar, and tons of space for chilling. But it had a gas stove. It was the furthest one from school, 30 minutes by car, and it was in a really bad neighborhood. It was a solid 9 out of 10. Now this one, we weren't able to go inside, but the apartment complex was really amazing, really close to the school. So I'm still gonna show it to you and the pros and cons list. Now, this apartment was really close to university, and I mean 1 minute walking. It had a huge pool, a huge gym. It was really nice and really safe. It had free parking, and the best part, a grocery store inside the complex. As for the flats themselves, they had induction stove, they were recently renovated, everything was really new. They had in-unit laundromat, lots of star space, they were cute and nice looking, had new and very good kitchen appliances. They had central air and heating, it was really spacious, and the apartment seemed very cozy. Now, I honestly don't know about the negatives because we weren't able to go inside the apartment. We were only able to go in the apartment complex and look at the floor plans. But I can say that the organization of the leasing office sucks, so maybe that's a con. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll keep you updated on this journey, so don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out. Bye bye!